7 a.m. and I'm trying to get active. Look shorty with me cause you holding her captive. I'm leaving distracted, I'm way too attractive. I'm trying to move low cause I love being passive. Ain't no capping that, she trying to back it back, but I'm not backing that. Back in the habitat, back in the studio, passing the Ricky store, feel like I'm Rubio. Running up, working on cardio. Back up on Spotify, put up the audio. Climbing too high, end up falling from vertical. Jumping back up cause I got a high vertical. Cutting up audio, it can get surgical. She tryna hate, I'm not taking it personal. Finna pull up on my pops in convertible. Finna pull up on my mom in Corvette.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? What it do, YouTube? What's good, everybody? It's your boy ChillDree here, and I'm coming back at y'all today with another NBA 2K23 banger. Y'all already know the vibes, man, but before we hop into today's video, make sure y'all hit that like button right now, and make sure you guys hit that subscribe button with the noti bells turned on if you guys are new to the channel, because hitting that like button will definitely help this video get recommended, and hitting that subscribe button will make you be a part of the family. Join the family, it's free, it don't cost you anything, and also make sure you turn on those notification bells so that way whenever I upload or I post something or post a short, whatever it is, you'll be the first one to know, and you'll be a part of Noti Gang. But also make sure you guys will follow me on Twitch right now. Make sure you follow me on Twitch because I do be live streaming every single day on there. We are grinding to 1K followers over there, so make sure you go follow me on that Twitch platty, because when I'm not on the red platty, I'm on the purple platty grinding. But without further ado, let's hop straight into this video because I know you guys came here today for this banger. Let go.
1 hour later.
Alright, y'all, so as you guys can see by the title and the thumbnail below, we are going to be making a young prime Dwight Howard build in NBA 2K23 next gen, and you can make this build on current gen as well. By the way, this is a pure inside build, as you guys already know, because I feel like Dwight Howard does not get enough respect as he deserves, especially his playing days back in Orlando. This man was possibly, arguably, one of the best centers in the NBA at one point before the whole game changed because of one certain player. If you know, you know. But without further ado, let's just hop straight into the build. So the position you're going to make it at is at center, right-handed, jersey number 12, just like how he had it on his Orlando Magic days. Now, for the height, you're going to go with 6'11". Make sure you go 264 pounds for the weight, and also make sure you go with a 7'5" wingspan. So make sure you have the height and the weight and the wingspan exactly like this. Don't put it up to anything else, because this build is as accurate as possible, and these are his actual stats in real life. So make sure the height, the weight, and the wingspan are accurate. And then for the body shape, I just went with Define. You can go with build, burly, doesn't really matter, but I chose to go with Define for this build. Now, let's get to the attributes. So for the finishing, you're gonna have great finishing on this build because this is a young Dwight Howard build. You guys already know that, you know, when he was in his playing days on the Orlando Magic, this man was a bucket, man, in the paint. I'm not gonna lie. But let's get to the attributes. All right, so for the finishing attributes, for the close shot, you're going to put it at a 90. For the driving layup, you're going to put it at a 70. Now for the driving dunk, you can adjust this if you want to. You'll still be able to get big man standing contact dunks on this build because you have a 90 standing dunk, but an 80 driving dunk will definitely get the job done. But if you want to adjust a couple things on this build to where you can get some contact dunks on this build, you definitely can do that. But I went with an 80 driving dunk, and then the standing dunk, like I said, is a 90. And then for the post control is a 90 as well. So you're gonna have 25 badges with these finishing attributes. I'm not gonna lie, finishing wise, this build is very crazy. It's very good in the paint, and also you do get limitless takeoff on silver in the tier 1 badge category, which is really good. And you also do get bully on this build as well, along with fearless finisher, fast twitch. This build is really good on the finishing side. Now for the shooting, like I said, you could just put it like this because it's not gonna matter, because this is gonna be a pure inside build. Dwight Howard didn't really shoot any mid ranges or 3 balls back in the day, so make sure you leave the shooting stats exactly like this. Now for the playmaking badges and for the playmaking attributes, you really don't have that much to work with, but you do get a 55 pass accuracy and a 60 ball handle and a 30 speed with balls. So yeah, you only get 4 playmaking badges, and you know, that's all you really can work with. Now for the defensive side, this build is really good on the defensive end. You get an 85 interior defense for the perimeter defense, so don't put him on the perimeter defense, or else you're literally going to get killed out there. And then for the steal, you're going to put it at a 70, so you have a decent steal. And then for the block, you're going to put it at a 93 exactly, so you can have gold anchor, which is one of the most important badges in the game. And then for offensive rebound, you're going to put it at an 88, and then for the defensive rebound, you're going to put it at a 97. So with that being said, you're gonna have a total badge spread of 25 finishing, 0 shooting, 4 playmaking, and 26 defensive badges. So this build is really dominant on the defensive side and the finishing side. So this build will be really dominant in a 5v5 scene. It might be dominant on a 1v1 court depending on what you do with this build, but I know for sure this build is going to be really dominant in the 5v5 scene, whether you're in Pro or Rec. So this build is really dominant in that category. But you can play with this build on the 2s, 3s, but honestly, the way 2s and 3s are, I suggest not putting this build on the 2s or the 3s. I'm not going to lie. You may be able to get away with 1s on this build, but for the 5v5, this build is really good. I'm not going to lie. Now, for the physicals, you're going to max out the speed at a 70. That's the fastest and best speed we could do for this build. And then for acceleration, a 60. Strength, a 93. So you got really good strength on this build. You could definitely bully people on this build. And also, I believe, you know, you can get bullied on gold because of the strength. Then for the vertical, you're going to put the vertical at an 84 and then the stamina at a 90. So like I said, this this build is really good on the offensive side and the defensive side. I'm telling you guys, this definitely replicates a young Dwight Howard build. I mean, you can honestly, you don't have to make it exactly like this. You know, you can change some attributes, try to get some contact dunks, you know, maybe get a little bit of a better pass accuracy, you know, just, you know, for those passing styles and stuff like that. But as far as a accurate young Dwight Howard build, I feel like this build represents him very well for an inside build. Now, for the takeovers, I went with stuff blocks and advanced post moves because you don't get slash and takeover on this build, which is really unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm pretty sure you're able to tweak this build and, you know, finesse it. You will be able to get slash and takeover on this build, which will be insane. But for the takeovers that you do get, if you make it this way, you do get rim takeover, you do get glass take. You also get all the post scoring takeovers as well. But I went with stuff blocks and advanced post moves. I feel like those are the best takeovers. So once you complete the attributes and the takeovers of your choice, you're gonna get the shades of Shaquille O'Neal on the Heat, Clint Capella, and Robert Williams III, which is crazy. And then you're gonna get a paint beast, just a solid paint beast, because Dwight Howard, young Dwight Howard on a little Magic, before, you know, his game fell off because of injuries and, you know, unfortunate things, this man was really a paint beast inside the paint, and like he was one of the best shot blockers in the league at one point. So I feel like this build really replicates Dwight Howard really well. It's a fun build to play on in the 5v5 scene if you love to play Rec. So without further ado, let's go and get into the badges. So because I know you guys want to see what badges I recommend you guys to use, so let's go ahead and get into it.
A few moments later.
Alright, y'all, so as you guys can see, we are now in the badges category. I'm not even gonna waste no more time. Let's hop straight into the badges. So for the finishing, you have 25 badges off the rip, which is a really good spread for finishing. So let's go ahead and get the important ones first. Let's go ahead and get Limitless Takeoff. You can go ahead and get ChillDree, and then come down here, make sure you get Fearless Finisher the high as you can. Honestly, you could do this right here. You could do Gold Aerial Wizard, you know, to catch lobs, and then you can even do Bronze Posterizer. And then you come down here, this is really up to you. You want to do Bully, which in my opinion, I feel like this badge is really, and I mean really, just overrated, because I feel like this badge is not as good as it is. But if you are like a bully kind of guy, then you can get this badge. But honestly, I would record Fast Twitch and then come over here. You can just put the rest on Bully, and then for the 3 extra badges that you do have left, I'll probably just put the rest on maybe Back Down Punisher. Honestly, you could do Silver Bully maybe. You could maybe actually do Bronze and get Silver Spin Technician if you want to. It's really up to you. Honestly, you could do really whatever you want on this build. So yeah, this is what I would do if I was on this build. So for the shooting, obviously you don't have any shooting badges to even equip, so don't even worry about shooting. And then for the playmaking, you really only have 4 to work with. So honestly, if it was up to me, I would probably just core break starter and then come over here and just put the rest on Vice Grip. Honestly, that's what I would do. Now, I forgot to mention this when we was going over in the build. You can get extra badges by, you know, doing a Welcome to the League quest, and then you can get 2 extra badges if you already hit level 39 last season and you hit it this season. So if you want to, you can throw on extra playmaking badges, so that way you can that way you can get this unpluggable badge. Let me go ahead and just set this back up while I'm talking. So me personally, if I was to put badges on this build, the extra badges, I would probably just put maybe some on playmaker, but it's all up to you. It really depends. I mean, you probably won't have enough to even get unpluckable. So I'll probably just put it on just defense and finish it, honestly. But speaking of defense, let's go and get into the defensive badges. So over here, what I would do on the tier 1 badges, make sure you get challenger, the highest you can get. It is a really good badge this year for contest. I would get interceptor. I would definitely get silver workhorse, and then come down here, I would get box out beast, the highest you can get it, which is Hall of Fame. And then come over here, I would do silver chase now. And then I would definitely core anchor. That is one of your most important badges on this build. And then come over here and make sure you get rebound chaser. And then for the 5 extra badges you have left, this is entirely up to you. You could do brick wall or you could do pogo stick. Honestly, I'm gonna do brick wall, and I feel like this badge setup will be just fine. Honestly, if you want to take down workhorse a little bit and throw on silver brick wall, you can. Or if you want to just take that off completely and do pogo stick, it's really up to you. It's your personal choice. Doesn't really matter. But that's going to wrap up the young prime Dwight Howard build video. If you guys enjoyed this build video and you found this build fire, because I really wanted to make a good young Dwight Howard build, please drop a like on the video, and also make sure you guys hit that subscribe button with the notification bells turned on if you guys are new to the channel. We do drop weekly content every single week, and I do have a brand new series coming up maybe even next week, so please be on the lookout for that. You guys are the first to know. And also, like I said, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you comment down on the video, and also make sure you guys hit that subscribe button with the notification bells turned on. And also make sure you follow me on Twitch. I do be live on Twitch every single day, so make sure you follow me on Twitch. I do be live on there, and we're trying to hit 1K followers on the Purple Play, so make sure you guys follow me on there, and make sure you follow me on all my social medias down at the bottom left of the screen. But that's gonna wrap up today's video because I cannot really talk no more. But I love you guys. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves. You guys be easy. You guys be safe, but also stay dangerous out here. It is a crazy world that we live in. But it's been your boy ChillDree. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.